So here's the problem. My birthday's coming up and I don't have anything to wear to go with this crown. Then I remembered I made a skirt back in undergrad and it's floor length and purple and it has little swirls on it. Seems kind of perfect for Queen Colleen, but there are a few, I never actually finished it, so there are a few things I need to do to it. Firstly, did a horrendous job with the zipper. It looks horrible. It's also white, so it really stands out. And I would actually like to make the waistband about half that height, right about there. So I have to take out the seam and redo the waistband, which isn't going to be too difficult. It's also just a tiny bit too snug, and I didn't leave a lot of seam allowance, so if I have to do the zipper properly so it looks neat and tidy, I need to add a bit of extra length. But that works out because I'm cutting off the whole back of this and folding it in half. So I have a little bit of extra fabric, and I need to hem it. And the most important part, in the side seam here, I'm gonna put a pocket. So that just leaves the issue of what do I wear this with? I don't have any more of this fabric, so I can't make a matching top. So I'm thinking maybe something black or something dark navy. So I actually do have a black onesie that I bought a little while back. We'll see that, try that, see how it looks. I don't actually love black with it. Plus you can kind of see what I mean here about the waistband being too high. It just sort of does this weird thing. I don't know. So I'm going to try it with navy blue instead. There. I think this looks a lot better. Yeah, I think the navy and the purple go together quite nicely. So I like the shirt, except for this, whatever that is. I need to take those little lacy things off and then redo the hems, and then I think I'll be good to go. So let me get to it. Guys, you will not believe my boyfriend bought me the coolest present. Check it out. It's a tripod, but also it has this light on the top. It's so bright. It's so bright. But it can change colors. Look at that. I can change the brightness. I can change the setting. I can have a rave. It's so cool. It's also really bright, so it's hard to look at it directly, but I thought you could see some cool color changing effects while I rip off the waistband on the skirt. Alright, so my friend's mom sent me a care package and it was too precious not to share. Dear Mrs. Friend's mom, thank you so much for sending this. It was really special and I loved receiving everything in it, and it was just so thoughtful of you, so thank you so much. Now, to get to the package, and I know it's obvious, but you don't have to stare at the pimple on my face. It's a sheet mask. Apparently it's pumpkin flavored, but I don't really smell it. Alright, so first up, she sent me a lovely card in which she says, a stitchioneer can never have too many scissors. And this is in fact very correct. So she sent me 2 pairs of scissors First one is patchwork scissors. They're small and they're serrated. Next up is a pair of pinking shears, which is something I wanted, but they're very hard to open. So I had to figure out if I can grease them or something to make them easier to use. But pinking shears are especially useful because you can cut your seam allowance with them, and it actually prevents them from fraying. That actually helps your garment last a lot longer. And then she sent me some vintage needles. This whole pack of 16 needles cost 15 cents when it was purchased. And she actually made the joke that she thought I would laugh at seeing needles that used to cost less than 1 penny each, which honestly is mind-blowing. I had to buy my pack of needles for somewhere between $5 and $10. I mean, it did have a lot more needles in it, but things are just so expensive. And my aunt is gonna love this one. She sent me llama fabric. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna use this for, but I love it. It's so cute and so bright. And llamas and alpacas are both very in vogue these days. But the crowning jewel of the care package is this ornament, and perhaps you already guessed what it is. It is an RGB ornament. Came with a little card. The shell, she actually made this, okay, so the black part is knitted and the collar is crocheted and it feels like it's been starched, and it's just the cutest, most precious thing, and what better way to honor one of the greatest justices we've ever had. So again, thank you so much. I love the package. I can't wait to use all of this, and I love that you're such a fan. I feel silly saying that, but I'm so new to the YouTubing, but thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who watches and enjoys my videos, and I hope they make you laugh, because they make me laugh too. Hello everyone. It's been a while since I last recorded. A lot of stuff happened since then. My birthday came and went, and I did get a cool microphone, so hopefully the sound quality has improved. I know this outfit was supposed to be for my birthday, but the people who were planning my birthday both got COVID at the same time from completely different sources, and it was kind of weird and surreal. We were just gonna have like a little casual, modest social distance thing in my backyard, you know, with a little station for sanitizing our hands when we had to go inside and go to the bathroom, but COVID had other plans. So, it's Thanksgiving weekend. We've already decorated for Christmas, and I still have not finished my birthday outfit. So, I'm gonna try and get that done. Right now, I'm just going to be hemming the sleeves on my shirt, and I'm basically just gonna roll it over and do like a little whip stitch, and I'm gonna try to do a bit of a slant on it so it can still maintain a little bit of stretch, but I don't want it to have a lot of stretch, because if it does, it could stretch out and then be misshapen. So, you know, I'll see what happens. So my friend's grandma passed away recently, and my friend went through her house and found a whole stash of thread and completely filled up my blue cookie tin that I keep my thread in. So that's really cool. I really appreciate my friend doing that for me. It's kind of sweet seeing stuff that somebody used to have and used to use, and now it's been passed on to me. It just has a little bit more memory, a little more meaning. I think I'm just going to fold once rather than twice in order to not create a lot of bulk. And I'm hoping that since it's a sort of jersey material, it's not going to fray too much. Also, many of you will be sad to hear Valentine passed away a couple of days ago, and he's now buried next to Odin. They're side by side, and Odin probably went to Valhalla, and Valentine went to Rat Heaven. I have had a lot of time to say goodbye to Valentine over the past few weeks since Odin passed away, so I don't feel too sad, or not overwhelmingly sad. And I was able to be there for him when he passed, and hold him and cuddle him. His last few days were very happy. I found out that rats have their own version of purring. It's called bruxing, and it's where they sort of like click their teeth together like they're making a grinding noise. And they do that when they're happy, and sometimes it makes their eyes boggle in and out, which is kind of bizarre to see and made me a little concerned when I saw it initially, so I had to look it up. But it turns out it just meant he was incredibly happy to be sleeping on my bed, wrapped in a little towel, while my boyfriend and I played chess. He tried to participate too. He knocked over the rook a couple times with his whiskers. It's very cute. Rats and gerbils don't live very long, but they're very special to have around. Because of this recent surge in coronavirus cases, I elected to not go see my parents for Thanksgiving. I thought it would be safer this way, and I plan to see them for Christmas, so I'll still be able to see them. Plus, they still owe me my birthday presents. I'm going to spend my Thanksgiving with my boyfriend. We're going to have all the usual Thanksgiving food, except for a turkey. We can't really justify having a whole turkey for just the two of us, so I found a small pork roast instead. It's already pre-seasoned with marinade, so it's easy for me. Or us, rather. We'll be cooking together. I like to make a sweet potato casserole, and I make my own extract for a lot of things. So I made a pecan extract, and I like to put pecans on top of the sweet potato casserole and pecan extract in it instead of vanilla extract, and it's extra delicious. And I always get lots of compliments from people, and I give them my recipe, but they can't replicate it because they don't have pecan extract. They only have vanilla. I've also made almond extract and pistachio extract, and I think it would be cool to do a cinnamon extract or maybe a lemon, and do lemon peels with that. These stitches are getting progressively sloppier and sloppier, but it's navy on navy, so I feel like most people aren't going to be able to see that, so it's fine. I still have to make the skirt. I have to put the zipper in and adjust the waistband, and I'm hoping I can get that done this weekend. And I have plans for more videos, different things, but you know how it goes. When one thing goes wrong, it seems like everything goes wrong at the same time. It's been a stressful month for me. I wasn't able to see my boyfriend for an entire month because he had COVID, and it was hard watching him be sick like that. He's a pretty healthy, young, strong person, but COVID knocked him on his butt. Like, he was bedridden. He had trouble walking up and down the stairs. He couldn't breathe. He was tired constantly. All he wanted to do was sleep. Please be safe out there. Please wear your masks. Make sure you're washing your hands. Social distancing. You know, if you feel sick, don't brush it off. Take it seriously. Try to get tested. The lines for testing are really long right now. My boyfriend couldn't get an appointment to confirm that he was negative. I'd like to think that someday I'll get over my shyness. I think a lot of YouTubers still feel a little awkward when they're filming in front of other people. I don't blame them. But anyway, be safe. COVID is scary and very serious. Please take it seriously. And do what you can to protect yourself and your loved ones, even if that means not seeing them for Thanksgiving, and maybe Christmas too. But hopefully things will be better by then. It just occurred to me I should have done this inside out, because the big stitches on the outside and the little stitches are on the inside now. Lesson learned. Maybe I'll do it on the other side and have it look uneven. Getting close to the end here. Hopefully I have enough thread. I'm just securing the thread now. I had just the right amount. It's okay, the last bit looked a little ugly. It's going to be my armpit anyway. Ta-da! There it is. We're all on the inside. Fold it over. It's too dark to see. You can see it's kind of see-through. It's hemmed. Now I have to do the other one. And then the skirt. This is in Norwegian, but I'm going to try to read it anyway. Sa skjån ingen jordens blomst, som smilet, fordi den sa skjån. Da kjenner den igen sin herres son, på samme smil, heformed han selv har hvilet. If anybody knows what I just said, go ahead and leave a comment. But I'm pretty sure that even a Nord wouldn't know what I just tried to say. Here it is, my dress and skirt ensemble in all its glory. It's pretty satisfying. I started this skirt 10 years ago. Gained a little bit of weight since then, so I had to make the waist a little wider, but that's okay. I think it worked out really well. I love that it has a pocket. I'm okay with having a very visible side zipper, just so I can have a pocket. That's fine with me. But it was a lot of cars driving past. Apparently this neighborhood's a racetrack. It was a good journey. It took about a whole month to do, a little more than a month. But a lot of stuff happened. People were getting COVID, rats were dying, you know, everything just seems to all happen at once. That's life. It's a blustery day outside. I wonder if you can hear the wind on the camera. Well, color me scarlet. About to sew something out of these curtains. Just kidding, it's a queen-size bedsheet. See you next time.